Hello, and welcome back to my video series on Microsoft Fabric that I'm currently making as a test preparation guide for the DP600 exam. If you're new to this video series, if you're just jumping in, this video is part of a playlist. It's one of the earlier ones, but I'll go ahead and I'll link that playlist right now, just so you can go in and you can watch the other possible videos and kind of join and learn along the way. Today we're going to be reviewing the DP600 study guide. So what is the study guide when it comes to the DP600? Well, for any kind of certification exam that Microsoft releases, they also release a study guide. And that study guide tells you what's going to be on the test and allows you to kind of learn on your own time and make sure that you know everything that you're going to be tested on. What we're going to be using this study guide as kind of a guide for the videos. So we might make one or we might make multiple videos for every single bullet point on this. But here's what I want you to kind of take away from this study guide. First of all, there's two versions of the Microsoft DP600 exam. There was a version before July 22nd, 2024, and then there's a version after July 2nd, 2024. In this video series, since I'm making it after July 2024, we're going to be looking and focusing in on the one that's relevant to the one after July 22nd. The other thing that I took from kind of reading through this, which I'm going to link this in the description, and I encourage you to kind of also go through and spend the time reading, because these videos aren't meant to capture everything, which is why I'm linking the documentation that we're reviewing down below. But is that the exam might contain questions on preview features, and then that as a candidate for taking the exam, they recommend that you have experience in designing, creating, and deploying analytic solutions. So don't worry, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to have a job in data and analytics, although it will certainly help. But it does mean that you have to have an interest and you want to build things outside of just kind of memorizing things for a test, which I'm sure a good test taker could do, but it's not really the point of the certification. Finally, what I want you to take away from this is the actual percentages that each question or topic makes up on the exam. So the first question or topic is planning or implementing a solution for data and analytics, which is 10 to 15%. The next topic is preparing and serving data, which is 40 to 45%. It makes sense. It's Microsoft Fabric. It's very data heavy with Power BI. Finally, 20 to 25% is managing the Power BI or the Lakehouse semantic models. I'm saying Power BI, but really they're semantic models. They can be associated with a lot of Fabric objects. And then the next part is kind of exploring and analyzing data, which is 20 to 25%. One of the things that I would encourage you to do, or homework that you would take away from this video, is to go through and fully read through this article, which again, that's the second time I said it, but that's what I'm saying. The other thing that I want you to take away from this is that this is a lot of information that we're going to have to cover. And some of it is going to require access to Microsoft Fabric, and Microsoft Fabric does have two possible ways for you to get that access for free. So the first way is that you can sign up for a free trial, and that free trial will last for 60 days. And the second way is you can sign up for a Microsoft Office 365 developer tenant, which I think is still working. And then I guess the fourth way is you actually get your own Azure tenant and you create a subscription or you subscribe to Microsoft Fabric under that. We're going to hold off doing that. That's because that trial only lasts 60 days. And given the amount of content that we're going to have to review, we want to avoid activating that trial for as long as possible. And once we do activate it, we're going to want to kind of move through these technical topics with some speed. All right, so that's my thoughts. I hope you found this video useful. These initial videos probably aren't very exciting, but they're meant to serve as kind of laying the foundation of the videos to come. So if you're interested in following along for the journey, please like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good evening.